Inventory is by far the biggest issue, and I'm seeing a whole bunch of reports this week, in the last couple weeks in particular, about inventory. And most of those reports are pointing towards inventory being up because they're referencing year over year numbers. And I really don't want people to look at year over year numbers because they're not a good indicator of where we're sitting for inventory in almost every single market in America. Sure, if you look at quarter one of 2022, which was the all time low for inventory, it was extremely abnormal. Logan Motoshami from Housing Wire called that first quarter of 2022 a savagely unhealthy real estate
Yes.
market because of those inventory levels. And so if you point towards that as a year over year look, you're going to be misleading people. Okay. So we really want to look at pre pandemic levels in almost every single market. All right. So Lance Lambert did a really good piece in Fortune just this
Hmm.
past week, and it shows you the difference between how much of inventories, and we'll show these graphs. We'll put both graphs up because you got to see both. Okay, how much inventory levels have shifted over the last 12 months? That's that year over year look. And yes, in basically every single market, although there are a couple pockets in the Northeast, Tom, that are actually showing a decline in inventory. But almost every market in America in the last 12 months has seen a rise in inventory, but that's off of a bottom floor level. That's off of basically no
Hmm.
inventory. If we look at the second graph of the United States, how much inventory levels have shifted over the past 4 years? Okay, change between January 2019 and January 2023. Every single market, 99% of these markets, there are like two pockets here
Hmm.
where there's blue, which would be an increase in inventory since January 2019. Every other market has a significant decline in inventory. And this is an interactive chart. It won't be obviously interactive on the screen, Tom, so don't try to touch the screen if you're watching on YouTube with your finger. Hit the thumbs up if you think that's what Tom would do. If
Man,
he
I
would
hope
be
there's no thumbs up for that one.
hit the thumbs up anyways. It'll help us get to more people. But anyway, if I let's just pick some markets. If I go Hartford, Connecticut, negative 78%. If I go, and this is since 2019, if I go Miami, negative 50% inventory. So half the inventory we had in 2019. Tom, what do you want? You want
Sure.
Philadelphia? Negative 52.35%. The
Brutal.
Philadelphia, Camden, Wilmington, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware,
Yep.
Maryland area, because they're doing a bigger area on this particular chart. Do you want to go? Do you want to go
Yeah,
Atlanta?
let's go Atlanta, and then
Negative
let's check Florida and California after that.
negative forty
Oof.
percent in Atlanta. You want to go to Florida? We gave Miami was negative 50%. Let's go to the other coast. We'll go to Naples, negative 60% inventory. We'll do Palm Bay area is negative 35%. Port St. Lucie, negative 35%. Let's go over to California. California, there's an affordability research that just
Yes.
went out. California is in the top 5 of major metro areas across the country for unaffordable homes, for small markets unaffordable. So you would think that as we've seen the last, since 2019, this trend of migration moving out, would actually increase inventory, people wanting to get out of California. Nope. In the last 4 years, you've got negative 60% in San Luis. Let's go to LA area. I thought it was on LA. Santa Barbara, negative 70% inventory in the last 4 years. All of California is in the red. San Diego, negative 60%. The red would be a drop in inventory, negative 53% in the Thousand Oaks, Ventura area. Los Angeles, negative 37%.
Ooh.
With all the issues going on in Los Angeles and unaffordability, there's still no inventory, Tom, in comparison to pre-pandemic levels. Okay. If we go to Northern California, the same story. You're in the negative 40, negative 30% in most of those markets. Let's go. Where do you want to go next? We can just keep doing this. Houston is negative 28%. We can go up to Minnesota. You're at negative 70%. All right, it's red across the country. You get the point here, and let's go to the top 400 metro areas. Only 15 of them, only 15 of the top 400 housing markets are actually above pre-pandemic levels in inventory. So 385 housing markets remain below pre-pandemic inventory levels. But that paints a picture right there of why we're in such a I got it, interest rates, we've talked a lot about that in the past shows, but that paints a really vivid picture on basic economics of why homes are unaffordable, of why buyers are so frustrated with the process of competing against multiple offers still today in 2023. And I don't see, Tom, any end to this anytime soon. Because when you dig into those 385 markets that still remain below pre pandemic inventory levels, what's the actual inventory that's on the market? It's not all good.
Mhm.
It's not all ready to move in. It's not all affordable, that's for sure. This is just total inventory. When we go to the median price points, there's not a lot there. There's not a lot of pickings. And so is it, the end of this year that you see inventory coming up? Is it in 2 years? Is it in 5 years? We were having a conversation with Lisa
Yeah, this
Chinati,
morning. Yep.
uh, this morning on a call, and we're like all in agreement where this is a 5-year at least problem.